If me sitting here and saying absolutely nothing for 3 seconds doesn't explain how insane EWC Finals were, then I don't know what does. I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep and my voice is basically dying, but I still have to record this video because for the first time in Fortnite history, Vico and Malibuca managed to win back-to-back LAN events. We have to talk about their historic win, the insane ending leading up to this point, and obviously some other major teams like what happened to Pure Pollo, what happened to Sky Scroll, and how did NAC somehow end up in the having 3 out of its 5 NA Central teams inside of the bottom 4. And we have so much to talk about. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. This was it. The Fortnite Esports World Cup Grand Finals, where the winner walks away with $260,000 split. And standing at the top was none other than our Summit LAN champions of Vico and Malibuka. They finished this tournament with nearly 1,500 points. But that doesn't even begin how insane this tournament was. Because if you guys don't know how finals format works, because it's a team that reaches 350 points, they become eligible for match point, and from match point forward they have to win a game, and then they win the entire tournament. If nobody closes out, the tournament continues up to 15 games, with the highest scored team winning if nobody completes match point. And this thing went up all the way to game 13, and by that point there were 12 teams on match point. Literally more than half of the lobby had a chance to win this tournament. After everything happened, it came down to a final 2v2 between Vico and Malibuka versus Swizzy and Pixie.
Be enough. Vico goes up, he throws out the overdrive. Swizzy and Pixie are sent packing. The storm will do the damage. Vico just needs one more. It's right in his grasp and he takes it. Back to back LAN winners.
They have done it. Vico and Malibuca, for one of the first times in the history of competitive Fortnite, have won back-to-back major lands with the complete sweep of the Fortnite Reload Championship
And with that, Malibuca and Vico are the EWC champions, and not only that, they have now won back-to-back LAN events after winning FNCS Summit LAN and now the EWC. Like, this was literally just nothing but history. Now, I know Vico has been getting some hate recently. If you guys don't know, if you haven't been following the Fortnite scene as recently, Vico has some pretty strong words for Peterbot.
Dog in him. He's got that dog in him. Vico didn't say he was gonna keep Pete. He's saying that if Pete fucks with him, he's fucking him right back.
If Pete tries to keep me or do some stupid shit, I'm obviously not gonna fucking be a bitch about it and say, oh no, I'm getting Pete, I can't do shit. It's not that fucking good anymore.
Oh!
You're a fucking god.
What the fuck? Okay. You didn't have to say all that though, but shit.
Dude,
Okay,
bro,
alright, fair.
why would I be scared of someone who's not in the same form anymore?
Okay, fair. Fair.
And then Peterbot started firing back, getting involved. It became this whole entire like back and forth between both sides, between Peterbot and Vico. And well, as of right now, Peterbot actually managed to get the last laugh. And not only did he win EWC, but Vico also won the MVP. And apparently, he had one last message for Peterbot.
in order to
This is
become
so- this
champions
is so
of the
adorable,
Esports
dude.
World Cup.
Wait,
This
bro.
Fortnite Reload Championship has been absolutely unreal.
Yo!
The boys
No!
are back to back champions as well.
Oh my gosh! He just did that to Peter! Bro! Oh my god!
Team
Oh!
Peace surrounding the Crusher.
That's insane!
Once we
That is...
secure the trophy, but we also have our Sony Tournament MVP award. And your MVP of the Fortnite Reload Championship here at the 2026 Esports World Cup is Vico. Congratulations, make some noise!
Wow. MVP.
Yeah, Vico got it. Do you get anything for MVP? Like,
I think 10,000, right, chat?
In second place, we have Skyjump and Mumsy. These guys were just straight W keying this entire lobby. And the craziest part about this is they were doing it a while on match point when the whole point is to win a game. So there was just so much pressure on them, especially with them compete in front of their home country of France, and they still continue to play very aggressively. Couldn't quite close out the tournament, but finishing as second at EWC in front of your own country is just an incredible performance. So huge shout out to them. In third place, you gotta have to feel bad for Shark and Teeny. Now, they were the first team to actually reach match point and had more opportunities than anybody to close out the tournament, but they just couldn't get that final win. But I don't want anyone looking at a third place attitude like these guys disappointed. Just look at their year so far. Throughout this year so far, they have placed first place in Major 1 Grand Finals while contested, third place at FNCS Summit while contested, second place in Major 2 Grand Finals, and they placed third in the Esports World Cup. Like this, the level of consistency of this team is absolutely ridiculous. And I still believe Shark and T are either the best or the second best duo in the world right now. And they didn't even win They didn't win EWC. However, their land podium finish only strengthens their argument for being the best team in the world right now. In fourth place, we have none other than Swizzy and Pixie. These guys were literally 2v2 away from winning the entire tournament. They made it to the final 2v2 against Vico and Malibuca, finished second in the final game, and barely missed out becoming EWC champions. That's how close this tournament was. In fifth place, we have Lua and Romero, our highest small region team from Brazil. And performances like this is exactly why I think Brazil is quite literally just unarguably the third best region in Fortnite right now. And finishing fifth place in a lobby, this incredibly stacked is super impressive. In sixth place, we have Hari and Cammy. Now, okay, I am never doubting Cammy again, okay? I don't care. This guy is literally the #1 LAN player of all time right now, or at the absolute minimum, one of the greatest LAN players of all time. Like every time we get one of these massive international LAN events, somehow Cammy is right there on the top. Like another LAN, another incredible performance. Like I need to stop doubting Cammy from now on. In seventh place, we have our highest placing NA team of Victor V. Now the funniest part was he's not even an NA Central player. He is from NA West. Keep that in mind, because when we get to all the NA Central teams, it is scary rough. Going through the rest of the top 10, 8th place we had Darmy Demas. After them dominating the survival stage, they followed up with a very respectable 8th place finish in finals. In 9th place we have Khan and Faded, and in 10th place we have Yazin and Salvatore. Our back-to-back FNCS champions of Sky and Scroll finished in 11th place, and honestly, they didn't play that well today for the most part. But the interesting part is what happened during the final 4 games, because Sky and Scroll became a completely different team. They were playing way more aggressively than usual, including dropping a 22 elimination second in one of the games. It basically earned a massive chunk of their points in those final 4 games. So if I'm Sky and Scroll, and that's what I'm looking for in this tournament. Why did it take so long for them to play aggressive? Because these guys are actually when they start fighting and pressuring on other teams, they actually look significantly better. So unfortunately, by the time they figure out, it was too late. But still, for the position that they were in, like I don't even know, like 9 games in, they looked like the best team in the world. So I am not too worried about this team going forward, especially them having global championship soon and going into a battle royale, which, let's be honest, they do perform a lot better. In 12th place, now we need to talk about Pierbot and Pollo, because this was bad. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest, this was terrible. Like, I don't even think Pure Pollo fans even realize how bad of a performance this was. They only have 5 games out of the 13 that finish inside the top 10. Okay, for a duo with expectations Pierbot and Pollo have, that is just horrific. Now looking at their results this year, 7th place in Major 1 Grand Finals, 2nd place at FNCS Sutherland, where half the game was literally just based off of Pollo solo clutching, 7th place at Major 2 Grand Finals, and now 12th place at EWC Finals. And obviously, these placements, if you look at them, they would be bad for a normal duo. But we are talking about Purebot and Pollo here. Like, the expectations for these guys are quite literally be on the roof. Right now, something is just not clicking with this team. And when it comes time to actually close out these major events, I don't really know what needs to change. Maybe it's their playstyle, maybe it's like bad decision making, maybe something completely different. I don't know. But if they're going into the upcoming global championship in a little over a month and once again massively underperforming, I generally think we need to start having a conversation about whether Purebot and Pollo should just split up. Global is gonna be a major deciding factor of that. In 13th place we had Chino and Pablo. 14th place of Josh and Yamzo, believe it or not, our second place highest and essential team. 15th place we have Mini Pio and then Fukun. 16th place we have Izzy and No Skip, and then Muzz and Sphinx, who are our third highest NA Central team, which basically tells you everything you need to know about NA Central today. But hey, at least we got a very typical Sphinx clip at the end of it.
Dude, this is gonna be baited pigeon could win now. Oh my gosh, this is cinema. Nobody's winning if Muzz is playing. Oh my gosh, bro. One more time.
Their placement alone may not look amazing, but basically all their points came from those back-to-back wins that they got, which is honestly kind of funny if you kind of think about it. 18th place we have probably the second most disappointing team in the entire finals. That is Cold and Rapid. Now, after they looked good earlier in this tournament, I generally thought these guys could contend for the championship, but instead they finished at 18th, which is definitely not the performance I expected from them. 19th place we have Goofy and Z-Dog. Then they managed to make it through the survival stage, representing OCE in Grand Finals, but unfortunately finals did not go their way. Still making it to the first place is absolutely something that they could be proud of, but finally we need to talk about 20th. Now, this is someone I don't really want to talk about, but I have to. Acorn and Bolts finished in dead last of the Esports World Cup Grand Finals. 20th place, which is honestly just a rough tournament for as you guys know, I am a huge Acorn fan, so this is just a rough tournament for Acorn and Bolts, and honestly just NA Central as a whole. Like this, like they did not show out today, and then 3 of the 5 teams finished inside of the bottom 4. Think about that. This was supposed to be the strongest region in Fortnite, and their second highest placing was 14th. Meanwhile, the highest placing North American player isn't even from NA Central. He's from NA West. So this was an absolute brutal result from the region. I don't really know. I already know the stocks for NA Central are literally at all-time low. Anyways, that's it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.